What's up, everyone? It's me, Ivan, and finally, I'm back from Japan. And let me tell you, get ready for a lot of content about it. I'm definitely gonna be making a lot of videos about that trip, which I think it was a life changing experience. Anyways, with that said, one of the things that I wanted to do before we start this video is remind you that we have a new anime recap. Anime recaps are my favorite videos to make. They take quite a lot of time, and I just love them. So if you wouldn't mind checking the latest one right here, which is Yaboy Kongmen, I've done an anime recap for Digimon, for Demon Slayer, and now for Yaboy Kongmen. And please let me know what other animes you would like to see in this format of the recaps. But anyways, with that said, let's actually get into what we're here for now. I do not consider per se uh, 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 the Avatar: The Last Airbender to be anime because it's technically not anime. So if you're going to get your panties wet because you're gonna say like Avatar: The Last Airbender is not anime, I know, and I don't care. So for me, it's anime adjacent and it's within the realm. And every time you go to anime conventions, you're definitely going to see like a bunch of Angs and Sokas and Kataras and shit. So I've received a couple of requests to react to the anime, to the live action adaptation for Netflix. And look, I've heard good things about it. I've heard bad things about it. I didn't necessarily wanted to watch it because, the original series is perfect as it is. So why make this one? But hey, I'm gonna look at it with a critical eye. I'm going to definitely going to make some comparisons because this thing clearly comes from the original series. So they're drawing inspiration, and if they want to honor the characters, they need to follow certain guidelines. If this thing was completely, you know, original, then okay, there's a little bit of leeway, but not in this, not here. So, anyways, let's watch this. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what it does. And is there gonna be pausing? Yes. Are you going to be able to see the entire episode as I watch it? No, because copyright. And if any of your comments talk about like, oh well, other YouTubers can do it. Well, good for fucking them. I can't. YouTube is incredibly harsh when it comes to the copyright in this particular channel. So, anyways, let's watch this thing. Let's see. Let's see what it does and how it does. Here's the thing. I'm definitely gonna be watching it with a very critical eye. You know, I want to make sure that they respect the characters, that they justify the existence of this series. So let's see if that happens. Remember, there's gonna be pausing. There's gonna be commentary, and most likely you're not gonna be able to see the series because I'm gonna have to put something to block it so the copyright doesn't destroy the channel. So last warning: if you don't like that, go somewhere else. Okay, let's go. Netflix, yay! From the creators of Cowboy Bebop and One Piece, like one of the worst series and best live action series too. Is that's those things comment? All I know is that they wanted to do a more like gritty, like mature series to like attract people that like Game of Thrones for some reason. Well, definitely they're not starting with the narration, right? But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
An earthbender.
Why did it sound like this is the first thing they've ever seen? Like the first time they've ever seen an earthbender? Like, not like 70% of the world is earthbending. Those are literally bullets. Like my guy just killed all of them.
That to the Earth King. They're going to start a war.
Okay, so this is taking like okay. You know, common technique on new shows, and I see this pretty often, where like they start with the hook. So this is clearly the hook, and they're starting like before the war even starts. But I think that was like part of the original series, was that the war was kind of like surprise, like, hey, we're just gonna start this shit. They're making the firebenders look like incompetent.
All eyes but ours.
Okay.
Be prepared for your attack.
To the earthbenders.
Okay, that's pretty smart. Damn. Okay, solid intro. Not gonna lie, solid intro.
Air.
Oh, that was nice. I dig it.
For millennia, the four nations have lived in harmony.
Oh, Kyoshi, what's up? Looking good.
The one person with the ability to master, to conquer the world. His first step is to eliminate the one.
I hope this is not gonna be a recurring theme on the show, but that was like dumb exposition. Like if you think back in the original series when they're like, oh, water, air, blah 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 blah, but the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, like they were able to set up the entire world in less than like 30 seconds, but here they like dumped it down, like the Avatar can do this, so the bad guy is trying to do this, so he can, like, you know, like they really dumped it down. Especially since we just literally saw the plan, like Sawson just like talked about like, oh yeah, only the Avatar can stand in my way. Then we go here to like, oh, only the Avatar can stand in his way. Like, yeah, bitch, I know, like we just saw that. So I don't know, that the intro was solid. This exposition was pretty dumb. It was very unnecessary.
An airbender who may not be ready for the responsibility of.
Who may not be, bitch, let me see him not be ready. Don't say it. Like, this is a lot of unnecessary exposition.
Becoming the Avatar.
They did a solid cast, solid cast with this guy. He really looks like a.
Hey!
That's Shiatsu. Don't tell me that Aang can fucking fly. Bitch, like, that never happened aside from one or airbender like prior millennia before that let go of his worldly attachments, and then Sahir. Like, fuck. Okay. It has a solid intro. It has a solid intro. But then dumb exposition and then Aang flying. Like, what the fuck? Because if that's gonna be the thing, if he's gonna be able to fly like that, he's not gonna need the glider. Just saying. Like, if they show him using the glider, it's gonna be like stupid because he can clearly use his own abilities to fly without the glider. You know? So just saying. Damn, I almost could not see the cables on that one.
What?
More time with your teachers.
Foreshadowing much?
No.
Like, okay, this is gonna be a long ass video, but like, we don't need that. Again, with the dumbing down of everything, you know? This is the problem. like the Sosin just said like, hey, I'm gonna kill them all, and then right after his the dumb exposition is like, but Sosin might go, and then it goes with, oh well, this boy may not be ready, but we'll see, because that's his character arc. And then here we have, one day you'll wish you spend more times with your teachers. Like, can we like not be so like let me see it, don't tell me, just let, god damn it. All the appas, they still look as shitty as they did with the M. Night Shyamalan movie
All
though.
of them.
It's the aid, the Earthbender.
Okay, this is one thing that I can forgive. Like, okay, this is how you justify things. You open up with like getting the plants and everything. And I always wondered on the original series, like, why did they tell Aang that he was the Avatar at such a early age when he was supposed to find out like when he was 16? Well, here, it's because they knew there was going to be an attack. So okay, I can. Okay, that this is a, a good a good justification for making this.
Wanna go my tattoos?
Most receive their
They have good
markings in the
chemistry.
main
I like the
hall, but
chemistry
I
these
wanted
two
you to
have.
receive yours.
Okay, that's sweet. I give them that. That's a good moment. That's a good moment. That was sweet.
Hey, Abba.
God, they did
Couldn't
not.
sleep either, huh?
Yeah, you just cannot make
The
Appa
Elixir
look
says I'm
cute.
supposed to be the Avatar. Me. Not someone who can stop the Fire Nation. Not someone who can stop a war.
Wait a fucking minute. Dude. So he knows the war is coming? You see, this is what I'm thinking. Like, there's character development and there's character, like, everything, right? So, the fact that he knows that he needs to stop the Fire Nation, it's kind of gonna, like, there's implications to that. Like, one of the shocks in the original series is that he didn't know. And he came to find out, and as the series progressed, he got to see, like, the devastation and everything. But he wasn't expecting it, and that was one of the shocks that he had, like, to realize the massive, like, this is the consequence of me running away. So if he runs away now, knowing that there's a war, is gonna make him more like an asshole as opposed to a kid. Damn. And here we go again with the dumb exposition. Like, you could have really just had Appa come in and he's still sitting and him like touching him, be like, yeah, you too, buddy? And just like let that sink for a moment so you can, like, you understand what he's going through. But here's like, these are the emotions that I'm feeling. The feelings that I am emoting right now are these. Like, dude, let me see it. Don't tell me. That was such a dumbass decision. Like, that was such a dumbass decision. The entire arc of Aang it starts with a selfish act, which is running away. And then he comes to the understanding that, he needs to be selfless and embrace who he is, the Avatar. Here it's like, oh, dude, I'm scared, but I'm going to do it. Let's just go and let me clear my head a little bit. Like, not good. That's really not how you, like, help your character progress, because you're not giving him yet necessarily a point of good progression. Like, his redemption arc just got significantly cheapened because of this. Okay, so the comet is there. So they need to like show like power. Like OP. You know, again, they're making fire look so weak. Like the little sparks and stuff. Like they're making the fire bending look very weak. And if they have the power of the comet right now, like there has to be like a moment where they're like, oh, finally the comet is where it needs to be, and show the difference between normal firebending and like comet firebending. Otherwise, whenever they show it like in the future, there's gonna be like, yeah, like it looks like normal firebending regardless. So are we gonna see Gyatso like go ham with them? Again, that still looks like normal firebending. Like, if this is the power that the comet is giving them, then the comet needs like a change of batteries, because it's not like this looks like normal firebending against normal airbending. Yeah, that's such a dumb decision, dude. You see, just because you show that you're killing people doesn't make your show more mature. With all the dumbass exposition and cheapening of future character arcs, it makes it like way dumbed down to where like, oh, let's make sure that the 3-year-old can understand. I have feelings and like all that shit, instead of the subtlety of the original. But oh, we're showing Saucin like burn some bitches. Like, oh, we're definitely mature. We're Game of Thrones. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Let's see Gyatso. So yeah, this is the power of the comet. Like, the power of the comet is regular ass firebending. They're making the firebenders look like bitches though. Like, do you remember like how massively powerful just one firebender was? Like, it was gallons and gallons of fucking napalm in one finger. Here's like, we have the power of the comet, just regular ass flamethrower, bitch. Like, yeah. Gyatso went out like do you remember how many like theories there were? Like when Aang comes into the air temple, and he sees Gyatso's body there, but a bunch of like firebender bodies around him, and everyone like came up with the idea that maybe he like airbended the air out of them. Like he went out fighting, because look at all the bodies that were there. Like, Gyatso like is this urban legend of like a freaking Sahir level type of airbender, because he was Aang's master at the end of the day, and Aang is like massively powerful, so therefore he was like even more powerful. Like, I remember those theories, those like conversations, and how powerful Gyatso was. Here he went out like a bitch. Like, okay, let's keep going. Like, I just don't think you can really make like element bending realistic. Some things are meant for animation, and this is one of them.
Our way of life. Keeping it alive is our duty.
The costumes look good though. The costumes look really good.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Oh, my boy Zuko, best character ever written ever. Alright, let's see. This is gonna make or break this show. That and Tough. It's just not sitting right with me. Like, why would it randomly just break? Like, why would the ice break like randomly? In the original series, we had Katara like going on about her explanation, like, oh, I'm cleaning your socks and everything, and you could see that she did not have control of her bending power, yet she had good bending power, because she was like doing damage. So not only did it help establish that Katara could like bend the elements, but she was powerful, but she just needed to like know how to do it, like to control it, you know? And here, like, we haven't seen anything. And so far we know that she's really bad at bending elements. But the ice broke like randomly just because, like, yeah, you be. This is dumb. If he doesn't ask her to go penguin sledding with her, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, I guess not. like, what about Appa? Like they just left Appa. What the fuck, man?
Can't be.
I mean, clearly this is a little bit more realistic. Like being frozen in ice, like given time, like it's not gonna be like an immediate wake up. So, I kind of get this one. Okay, it's fine. That's a good Zuko.
Perhaps it's time to consider that the throne isn't everything.
No, so far good Zuko.
For me,
You should honor, bitch. Say honor. You should have said honor. It's my honor.
He isn't our.
Here we go again with fucking Aang flying. God damn it. I swear to God, he better not use the glider, cause then it's gonna be like, why use the glider if you can clearly fly? Like, solid choice on Aang. Like, I like Aang. Like, he's clearly a kid. I like that.
Air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Stop them. But when the world needed
Okay. Please give me strength. Okay. Here we go again with, like, this is the dumbest exposition you could have given. Like, we already heard that. Literally saying this at the beginning of the show would have solved like about 25 minutes of runtime of this thing. Just saying. But no, we really like to we really like exposition here. God damn.
because you've been trapped in that ice this whole time. The last time that the great
That was the worst. That was, God, that was so dumb. That was so stupid in so many levels. Like, let Aang find this out for himself. But it's like, oh, let me tell you everything that's going on. Like, here are the receipts. Like, bitch, this is lessening the impact of so many things that are gonna happen in the future. Like, this is really cheapening. We're lessening the impact. God, Gran, you are the worst character so far. Gran, I swear to God, just shut up. Just
Of all the places you have to drag our
Shut
asses
up.
to, he picks the coldest spot in the world.
They're all gone.
I'm sorry.
This is so stupid. Like, this is so insanely stupid. Like, what a dumb ass decision to have Gran give like the expository speech of all time, so there's no impact and like we don't see him grieve or anything. Like, so whenever he gets to the Southern Air Temple and he goes berserk, it's like, okay, but you already knew this was a thing, as opposed to like getting there because he has the hope that the airbenders are there, and then realizing like, oh shit, no, they're gone. Now he has prep time. Like, they just told him like, oh, just by the way, like, and he's just like sitting there like, they're all gone. All right, I'm gonna accept it. What a dumbass decision. What a fuck. Whoever wrote this shit needs to be like fired.
We're only friends with our own kind.
Good, Iroh. Good. Good Iroh. I like Iroh. Like, they did a good like, the casting is good.
No one
I
comes
thought
here.
I thought I would be mad at the casting,
It's
but
quiet.
no, they're legit
Good.
good. The casting is good. The writing, though, holy fuck. Don't, just fucking don't. Grunt, shut the
He's
fuck
more
up.
than the last airbender. The Avatar.
Grunt, just shut the fuck up. God, I hate Grunt. I take back everything I said about the casting. Grunt is horrible. And the writing for Grunt is horrible. Everything about Grunt is fucking atrocious.
And we need that just as much as we need food and shelter. I know I do.
We need that as much as we need food and shelter. God damn it. What a fucking atrocious writing.
I'm the one you're looking for.
I wish we were looking for better writers, though, but, you know.
No one has ever fought for me before.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
I think you're the bravest person I've ever met.
The entire fucking, like, you had friends and Gyatso and everyone was, like, fighting for you. Shut the fuck up. That was so easy. That was so stupid. That was so goddamn stupid. Dude, who wrote this shit? Like, how did they know how to fly? Okay, that's fine. I can let that go. I can let that little... I can let that go. Zuko with all his toys. Like he plays with them like action figures. What? Where'd the fucking water come from? There needs to be like a level, like a progression of learning shit. This was a good opportunity to show the abilities of the Avatar as he was in trouble, and you get to see like, holy fuck, he can like lay waste, you know? Like this is where the show allows you to see the power level of Little Aang and fucking Avatar Chat Aang. But instead we got this bitch like doing her like out of nowhere without never being able to bend before. Now she can stop like a full-on attack. From where? Where does she get the water from to bend? Like they're flying on top of a bison. The decisions this show's making, like for every good decision they make, they do like 5 atrocious ones. I have nothing against the actors. I think the casting is fine, but the writing is fucking disgusting. So they're gonna come to the temple, but he already knows that everyone's like dead, so the impact is not going to be nearly as significant. If he had just like never knew about this, right now coming here like with the hope of like seeing his friends and everything, it would be pretty significant. It would be like, oh my god, wait, what? But now it's like, yeah, I know I'm not gonna find anyone. I know everyone's gonna be dead, so he can like prepare mentally. It's not a shock for him, therefore it's not a shock to us. You need to like show from the early on like how emotionally significant this two become for him. But right now they seem like strangers, to be honest with you. Like they're barely making acquaintances.
This was my home. And now it's gone.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like that's the entire arc of Aang throughout 3 seasons and he just had it? Like now he's just like, oh yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. Fuck it.
How we do anything to get it back.
Why is he like drawing shit? Like what's the point of
Anything. I'm the Avatar. And this is just the beginning.
What a fucking stupid and atrocious writing. God damn. That was bad. That was sincerely fucking bad. That was. I cannot describe how awful that was. Like, it's not as bad as like M. Night Shyamalan, but that's not saying much. That's like saying, oh well, at least it's not as bad as Massive Diarrhea. But like, that was really bad. That was really bad. The writing is horrible. The casting is good. The special effects are okay, whatever. But the writing is atrocious. The writing, God have mercy on their soul. But the decisions are very stupid. Like making Aang already like go about being, oh, I'm the Avatar. I need to do this. Like, bitch, his entire arc is him not wanting to be and then coming to terms with it and accepting it. Like, he runs from it as much as he can. So they destroy already his character arc. That was so stupid. God, I don't think I can. I don't think I can watch this series. Like, just with this episode, I'm good. If this episode does good and you guys want me to keep watching it, I will. But